Hello and welcome to a very special episode of the Rose Z Show. I am joined, as always, by Mr. Jack Charlton. How are you doing, mate?
I'm a good player.
And we have got Jude Richards with us again. We've got a bit of a different setup today. Hopefully the audio isn't too bad for the listeners on Spotify. And we are also on YouTube on the Rose Z Show, where you can see our faces and, more importantly, our guest face. We have got one of the rising stars of 2021, the goalkeeping sensation, over 1 million followers on TikTok.
I loves it.
It is Cal the Dragon. Cal, welcome to the show, mate. How are you doing?
Not bad. Yeah, just been busy with stuff, but yeah, otherwise I'm good.
Yeah, it's great to have you on today, mate. And we're pretty much going to dive in to the questions. We're going to start from sort of early on in your career or life, I suppose. We're going to start off with what made you fall in love with football in the first place? And how old were you at the time, would you say?
I started when I was 2.
Oh, blimey, that's early. What did
so
you?
I've been playing now for about 18 years.
Oh wow, that's mad. Did you always love goalkeeping, or is that something that came around later in your career?
Well, I became a goalkeeper in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
But through the years, just been, outfield, and then just went to goalkeeping in the late stage.
Yeah. What would you say was like the thing that sort of attracted you to playing in goal? Were you particularly talented there, or was it something that you just enjoyed doing?
Talent. Well, I don't know what you can call it talent.
That's a good answer. I like
it. But yeah, I went to goalkeeping because I got a lot of leg problems when I was outfield. Because I was born with this condition with my legs, and they just freeze up sometimes when I'm working hard on the pitch.
Yeah.
And that's what made me do goalkeeping, because it's not much running. It's just basically jumping about, jumping like a shooting star in the sky.
Shouting at number 6.
He's my arch enemy still. Trust me that. but yeah, I'll say that.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. And obviously, the team you support is Cardiff, if I'm correct.
You are certainly.
I told him that he had a reliable source for that one.
Yeah, I've got the information from Jack there. But
good source. Don't know where you got the source from.
when did you start supporting Cardiff? Was that from an early age?
Since I was 3.
Oh right, blimey, that's young. That is young.
Was it your dad's team, Cal?
Hmm?
Was it your dad's team? Like, what made you support?
No, it wasn't. He's never been a football fan.
I thought you were a Spurs fan. I saw you like a Spurs kit.
Never in my life.
Yeah, I've got good answer. No, it's a TikTok of you in a Spurs kit.
No, just been given kits from these companies. It's like I'm wearing one now, LA Galaxy.
Yeah, that's a well nice.
That was a mystery Jersey King, wasn't it, Cal?
It was, yes.
Yeah,
got it yesterday.
Yeah, not gonna lie, that's a lovely
nice kit, Cal.
That is a well nice kit.
It's the away kit from last season for LA Galaxy.
Yeah, that's nice.
I rate it.
Yeah,
he's just trying to plug Spurs because he's a Spurs fan. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Never been one in my life. Don't know what you're talking about.
But moving on with your sort of goalkeeping career, Cal, I wanted to ask you a few questions about sort of growing up, what your best games were. Are there any particularly good games you've had on camera, would you say? Like, have you got any really good saves, any good games like sort of filmed?
I've only got training sessions.
Okay, is that with Phoenix all recently?
That was like 2011.
Oh right. Oh, okay, that's a while ago. Because I've seen there's been clips going around the internet of you training for Phoenix, and I've heard quite a lot of people sometimes show up to training sessions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's that like having a lot of fans there?
Well, the most amount of fans that I've had at a game was probably back in 2014, which was when we're playing a cup game as well. It was a cup final, massive game.
Mm-hmm.
If we won, we win the cup.
Yeah.
It was a 0-0 draw at full time.
What a game for the neutral, that is.
So what happened? Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, then it went to extra time, still nothing, 0-0.
Pen shootout.
Had to go to a shootout.
Wait. Before you start, how many fans were there? How many fans were at the stadium?
About 3,000.
Oh wow, that's more than Bournemouth get, I think.
Yeah, it's just like less than 3,000.
Yeah, go on. Tell us what happened.
It went to a shootout. I saved the first penalty. because I was they voted to go first, and I went, well, bugger you then, because I was the captain of the side. And of course they had I went tails, he went heads, and it landed on heads, and I was like, oh bugger, because I was actually hoping to take second. But yeah, first penalty I saved, and it was a very good save. It was going right in the bottom corner, but I managed to get a good solid hand, and it came off the inside the post.
Like a cat.
And luckily it went out, luckily.
Yeah.
And through that, I was just in form. Got sent the wrong way a couple of times. Only twice. I think it was only twice. And saved another 4. So
wow.
Yeah, that's what I actually my last save actually won us the title.
That must have been limbs when you saved that penalty.
Unreal.
What's he saying?
Absolutely. Yeah, we won. What was the score? I think it was 6-5.
6-5.
Blimey, that's a decent.
Their keeper saved a lot, quite a few as well.
Story of the keepers then.
Would you say that's the best moment of your career so far?
No.
What else have you got? Go on, give us some stories.
I like to. It's probably like Hansel and Gretel. That's what it sounds like. Okay. Probably being man of the match 2 games in a row is probably one. Which is when the first one was when it was my leadership that guided us to a win. I was like really commanding at the back, telling them what to do, and they did exactly what they were told. Yeah, because otherwise they'll get an absolute drubbing from me then.
Like number 6.
Love that.
Was there a number 6 on the pitch at the time, Cal?
Of course there was.
Was there a
but that one was well behaved.
Was there a no?
Oh yeah.
And I'll tell you a bit more about me. With me rivalry number 6 in a minute. Full story on that in a minute. But yeah, I got that for that one. But the second game, I got man of the match for the second game in a row, was me making just a lot of saves, keeping it a clean sheet.
Yeah, like prime De Gea.
No, De Gea's better, way better.
Oh.
I was more like probably like an Allison.
Okay, yeah, De Gea's better than Allison. Agreed.
No,
disagree.
You Cal's a United fan.
Yeah, but yeah, I made about 10 saves in that game. I made.
Well, was that recent, Cal?
That was 2017.
Oh right. Well, so you've had some good games over the years then.
Yeah.
So those are your best moments, you'd say, off camera on a football pitch.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not a bad effort.
Well, especially in the cup final, like that one for me was
probably
the best one.
Oh, brilliant! Brilliant.
Yeah,
that sounds unbelievable in front of thousands. But talking a bit more about less about the past, more about the future of your football. I wanted to talk about where you see yourself in the future. I've seen a few clips, obviously, on YouTube and stuff. But realistically, sort of in 5 to 10 years' time, where do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself playing? What sort of level?
Hopefully, pro at that stage. So I set a benchmark for 2025.
Okay.
What sort of level?
Pro level,
League 2.
like
National
League, League 2 stage.
Do you think you've got any sort of growth upon that? Do you think you can go to the Premier League, maybe play international?
You never know, but I'm pretty confident.
Just see what the future holds, really.
Yeah, exactly. And you mentioned you're a Cardiff fan. I'm not quite sure. I asked Jack last night. He didn't know. Do you support Wales or England? Are you a Wales fan?
There's a lot of people saying that who must support Wales or England. Because my ancestors come from Wales. Some ancestors come from Wales, but I was born in England, so it's hard. It's hard to say.
So if you're getting called up,
if you want me to say on this podcast of yours, I can gladly say.
Yeah, go for it.
Who I'm backing.
Go for it.
I'm back in England.
Yes. Love that, Cal. Love that. That's a great mentality. But if both nations called you up, which one would you be picking?
England.
England, yeah. I love that. Love that. No room for the Welsh.
Depends, really.
Yeah. I like your ambition. It's certainly big. So you're playing for a new team now, I believe. You left Phoenix.
Yes. It was confirmed yesterday that I'd left Phoenix to join this new club called Codner Athletic.
Yeah.
My first training session, my first session with them is on this Sunday coming.
Oh, right. Are you expecting a lot of fans?
Hey?
Expecting a lot of fans to come, do you reckon?
Just see what happens, Cal.
So how come you left?
Yeah. But yeah, this club, I know a bit about this club. The only thing I know of is that they've been actually linked to me for at least 2 seasons now.
Oh, they've been after you.
They've been after me for 2 years straight.
How come you left Phoenix? Was that something you wanted to do, or was it?
It ended on a bad note.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
It just broke down. It really broke down. I'm not going to say the full situation,
Yeah.
obviously, because that's, you know, personal reasons with me in the club.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But the thing I will say is that it was just on a bad note.
Mhm.
I'm not blaming the staff for anybody in particular at the club. It's just how I was treated.
Okay.
I was supposed to be in the first team,
Yeah.
but I got moved down to the reserves.
Oh, right.
I was even in the reserves. I wasn't given game time.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty hard.
So that's why I accepted terms with Codner.
What sort of level of are you going to go straight into the first team there, do you reckon?
They've only got one team. That's the first team. They don't have reserves.
Oh, okay, brilliant. So you're guaranteed there.
Well, I'm not playing in goal for them.
Oh, you're not? You're going outfield?
Oh wow.
I'm going to be a deep line striker for them.
Oh,
Harry Kane role.
yeah, but like Kane.
I'm
Yeah.
deep lying, so I'll be just behind the main striker.
Oh, so like a number 10 almost kind of thing.
That's the number I'm going to be, number 10.
Oh, I love that. I like that. Are you excited? Do you reckon you can handle the pressure playing outfield again?
Unless I don't pull a muscle, I'm fine.
What are your sort of qualities playing outfield? What are your main attributes?
Free kick specialist.
Free kick specialist. A bit like a James Ward-Prowse, but a bit further forward.
I bet them Ward-Prowse.
Yeah, we got a Stampton fan in the room. He won't be too happy with that.
Whatever.
That's right. He's getting Villa anyway.
He has his opinions on me, gladly. Glad to see it.
So moving on. Oh yeah, carry on. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, it can be good opinions, bad opinions. I don't care.
Yeah.
An opinion's an opinion. It's your own opinion. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. I like that mentality.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But
Yeah. But my last game for Phoenix, which was the Saturday just gone, they gave me I was only on the field for 5 minutes.
Was that in goal?
No, outfield.
All right. Were you trying to play in goal there, or did you tell him?
The last time I played in goal for Phoenix was at least 2 weeks ago.
Oh, right. Okay.
Because they had a goalkeeper that wanted, to test himself.
Yeah.
So I thought, why not? I'll try outfield for a change and see how I do.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
And yeah, the game on Saturday, I actually scored.
Oh, wow. Did you win?
Yeah, 11-1.
Yes,
Cal. It is.
Love that.
How many assists?
Yeah, and my goal was the best of the game, apparently.
Was it?
Oh, I love that.
Top bins?
It was from a corner. It came from a corner. So I was actually playing out of position. I'm actually left. I can play left mid, centre mid, but I was actually playing right mid.
Oh, right. Bit of versatility to you.
So, and I adapted to that pretty well because I cut inside. So I was literally just inside the penalty box, and literally the corner floated in all over the defenders, and I struck it first time full volley into the far corner.
Top corner, top bins.
Oh, wow.
Top bins, no chance for goal.
Is that on camera? Something caught on camera?
I hope it's caught on camera. I'm not sure who caught it.
Oh,
But literally, there's a lot of, even the opposition team were like, wow, what a goal. They actually, literally all the Phoenix teammates were actually all around me and they're like doing, wow, how do you do that? That's got the technique perfect. It was literally on the laces as well. Right on the laces.
That's cool, mate. That's brilliant. So with your newfound success outfield, is that something you consider in the future, Neo? Would you push to play pro outfield, or are your sights set in goal?
Well, for Codner, I'm going to be like just a backup goalkeeper just in case. But my main role is going to be outfield.
Okay. And is that something you're going to do in the future? Like, would you want to go forward and play a higher level of football outfield, or are you more of a
most certainly
outfield?
Definitely. Yeah, that's something I can take into consideration.
Yeah, I did see your crossbar challenge. You're not bad.
I've got more power than accuracy, I would say.
You're like Rooney, Cal.
It's all these Man United comparisons. It's more than Southern England. Newcastle, yeah.
But I'm coming sort of to the end of my questions for now. I'm going to pass you on to Jackie. He's got a few questions, I think, about your TikTok ambitions. So
we can relate on that one, Cal.
Yeah. So go
Well,
ahead.
yeah, because I met you on TikTok.
What do you want to ask, Jackie boy?
Yeah, I've got a few questions for you, mate. So first one, take you right back to the start. What kind of like got you into TikTok, and how did you come across the app?
I came across it just from the App Store. I just saw it and I was like, this app looks good. And when it's always like a video making one to post stuff, I just thought I posted my first goalkeeping one. It was like literally a very, very small goal. It was very small. And I thought I'd post it. I posted on TikTok, and it was literally, I think it was literally like a couple of weeks after I got the app. And I think that started exploding literally like from the get-go. I think that's like got 95,000 views at the moment.
That's class, considering that was your first video as well. Like,
I know, and I was like, wow. And I started posting more, and they've just been doing more better.
yeah, no, I rate that. I say I came across your content when you used to have the iconic wooden goalposts. I'm not sure if you remember that.
Yeah, I built the goal myself.
Yeah, did you? I didn't know that.
That goal was built by me.
That's class, mate. So how come you went for an upgrade? Because there's a lot of memories behind that goalpost.
It was just getting old. It was just really old now then, because when wood gets old, it starts to rot down.
Yeah, no, true. And all those like shots you tipped onto the post and that as well. I take it.
Oh God, I was worried about if I tipped onto the post, the crossbar would just fall on me. I got a clonk on the head then, and that knocked some sense into me, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so in relation to your numbers, Cal, so obviously you're on 1.1 mil at the moment, and you flew up over the last couple of months, especially. Have you got like a long-term goal that you'd like to hit in terms of a number?
Well, my main aim was 1 million. Obviously, that was my main aim.
Yeah.
Because I've hit 1.1, I'm like, I could go further now.
Yeah.
My main aim is actually 2 million now.
Yeah, I think that's really.
But that's not until like the end of the year.
Yeah.
It's going to take time, that is, because once you get to a certain number, it'll start slowing down your follower numbers.
Yeah. No, I can relate to that. It's definitely the long game. It'll take a few years to completely like officially like build it up, but
of course,
it's good that you've got a long-term goal, mate.
Of course.
And just in relation, I'm sure you watched the Content Ballers charity match, right?
I did on TikTok, yes.
Yeah. So, are you planning on playing in the next one? I mean, I've been told that it's going to be played in Manchester. Do you reckon you'll be able to make that one next year?
The next year it's taking place.
I think it is, yeah. A lot of people want to do it like another one this year, but because like certain things, they reckon it might be next year instead.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain I can get to that one, certainly.
Yeah, no, nice one, mate. That's good, man. And in relation to like this first game, is there any players apart from myself that you thought played really, really well?
Well, Mr. Coach Kane, like Harry Kane.
Yeah, he's sound.
He were brilliant.
Yeah, I say he plays semi-pro himself. I think he plays in the 8th tier.
Yeah, I think I went on live with him on Instagram and TikTok.
I saw the podcast.
Yeah, he said about that.
Yeah, I'll say he was genuinely like unplayable on the day. He was just so quick with the ball at his feet.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, if he's playing in the North game, he's definitely one that we have to man mark and get like 3 or 4 of us around him just to stop him. To be honest with you. But yeah, so just in relation to like back to kind of like football and your platform, do you think that you'll be able to like use your platform to get offers and do collaborations with like professional clubs and pro players, like Premier League players, or have you had any offers yet?
Not as of yet, but I've been mentioning a lot of these football club videos. Like the latest one to mention me in a video was Everton.
Oh wow, that's pretty big.
Everton mentioned me in a video, and so I'm going to be duetting that video later. I think it's about just goalkeeper saves that John picked me, and yeah, they just mentioned me in a video, and that's brilliant, that. Yeah,
right. No, that's class, man. But do you reckon there's an opportunity there so that you can meet with like professional footballers and retired players and do clubs with them?
Of course, yeah. Well, there's I'm not sure if you know about this, but earlier on, I think it was earlier on this month, there was a charity match at Crystal Palace.
Yes, yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
Yes, there was some retired semi-pros and like freestyle footballers in it.
Oh, nice one. How'd you
get? They had Jeremy Lynch.
Yes, big Swaz. Yeah, big Swaz Lynch.
He was in it. Billy Wingrove was in it.
Yeah, that's class, man.
You had celebrities as well.
How'd you do against them, Cal?
I didn't play in it.
Oh,
Just went to watch.
I couldn't because London had a high amount of COVID at the time.
okay.
Yeah,
No.
fair enough.
How do you reckon
You
you'd
had a
done
bit of a
though?
spike.
How do you reckon you would have done? Clean sheet?
No.
Ah.
So I watched some of the goals on when I was watching it live. No chance. I was like, okay, I'll give you that one. Even if I was like a couple of feet tall, I wouldn't have saved that.
I'd say I think that's pretty much all my questions, Cal. I've got one more actually just off the top of my head. So obviously you're doing the podcast with Simon and you've got your own YouTube channel. Do you think you're going to be in the future prioritizing TikTok or YouTube?
Possibly. I'm hoping to do that actually.
Yeah.
Didn't think about doing that.
Yeah. So I've really enjoyed the podcast with Simon. I think Simon's sound, like we got on really well, especially on the charity, like during the charity match. So yeah, I've really enjoyed the podcast, mate.
Yeah. Of course, our next guest on mine and Simon's podcast is Britta Sombalonga.
Oh wow,
damn.
that's decent. Man.
Plays for Middlesbrough.
Yeah, he's quite a bagsman. He was. Well, a year back or two.
Yeah, former Nottingham Forest player as well.
Yeah.
That's what I remember from.
Did he score against Cardiff?
A couple of years ago, I think he did.
Yeah.
Oh, you had to rub that in, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to get it in, mate.
What do you reckon with Cardiff, Cal? Do you reckon you can go to the Prem next year?
Well, we finished 8th this season, but it was after a poor start.
Yeah.
Literally, like half the season gone, we're 15th in the league.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Was that
we
with
had
Neil
lost.
Harris, sorry? Was that with
That
Neil
was with
Harris?
Neil Harris, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
But before this bad run, we finished in the playoff under Neil Harris.
Yeah. I remember the cup.
And then it just went downhill.
Yeah.
Now I've got Mick McCarthy.
Oh, he's decent to be fair. You got Big Keeper Moore up top.
Bagsman. He's
Yeah,
Bagsman.
he's
Good
good.
He's had a good tournament.
He scored the other day, didn't he?
He's so good.
Yeah.
He scored for Wales the other day.
Yeah. And
Sorry, mate. He played for my hometown.
did
He
he?
played for Dorch, yeah.
Oh, fair
Dorchester's
play.
town he played for.
Fair play.
I had to get that in. Had to get that in. Carry on, mate.
Up the door. Yeah, what I was going to say is, sort of in the future, I've already asked you a bit about your ambitions. Can you ever see yourself playing for Cardiff, or would you rather play for a bigger, like a team like Man United or a Tottenham, for example, or would you rather keep it with the team you love? Or Tottenham.
Well, I've had this question quite a lot, and I've been asked it a lot on TikTok, and I go, all right, calm down.
But if you're dreaming, if you hit those sort of heights that you're aiming for.
Oh yeah, well, there's about 4 Premier League clubs I would play for.
Go on, name them. Swansea? Wait, Championship.
You can say no to Swansea, no chance.
I was only trying to mess with them.
Yeah, Premier League sides. I'll play for Chelsea. We'll play under Tuchel.
Mm-hmm.
Not under the manager they're on at the moment, but I would play for Newcastle.
Yes. Come on.
And who's your other two then?
Yeah, I would play under Newcastle. I would play.
Brave.
I would play under Brighton, under Graham Potter.
Yeah,
Good brand of football.
Yeah, and I would play probably under Manchester City as well.
Under Pep.
What about Arsenal, Cal?
Oh yeah, Pep's one of the greatest managers in the Premier League.
We've got a question from Brad asking, would you ever consider playing for Arsenal?
Would I play for Arsenal?
Yeah.
Not right now.
Cal, would you play as a young prospect? Would you play for Southampton?
What? So young prospect for Arsenal or Southampton?
Southampton.
In the future.
Maybe one day.
Southampton, probably.
You go Southampton. Why not Arsenal? You're not an Arteta fan.
Why not a Tottenham?
I'm just not quite an Arteta person.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not a Tottenham?
I can't stand Spurs.
Yeah. No, but like shiny new stadium.
Ryan Mason at the helm.
The stadium's nice. I like the stadium. I got to say, it's spotless. It's really nice, but I bet it gets a lot of birds doing a crap on it.
What about Bournemouth? Nice ground.
Vitality, isn't it?
Yeah, I visited earlier. Awful ground.
It's run down. It needs renovation.
I've been there enough times. There's garden shed. It really is.
Is it worse than a spider-infested shed? Is it?
Yeah, I mean, it was like Sheffield United came up. First game was away at Bournemouth, and then the steward literally called it a garden shed to the Sheffield United fans.
Well, didn't Sheffield United get relegated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they got relegated this season, didn't they?
Yeah. They got hammered.
They're shocking. But sticking on professional football, Cal, I don't want to ask any more about your sort of ambitions and stuff because I've asked quite a few about them. But in terms of keepers in the Prem, what sort of keeper would you say you like model your game on most? Like, which one are you similar to? Are you more of like an Edison, like a ball player?
Edison. Not quite. I'll probably say I'm more like a Neuer. Sweeper keeper.
You're like
Sweeper,
sweeper.
yeah.
Yeah, more of a sweeper.
Yeah.
It's not like I sweep the floors with a brush, but
No.
I'm pretty sure you know what I mean.
Yeah. So you'd say, what about shot stopping wise? Are you like a Neuer or are you like a burnt Leno?
I'll probably say like a Leno because I'm quite a high jumper.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's what I'd say.
So mix of Neuer and Leno.
Yeah, mix.
Yeah. Are you more use your feet like De Gea, or are you more of like a reflex man, like a cat?
Like Lloris.
More of a leg. I use my legs a lot.
The hair vibes.
Yeah, that's fair. And sticking on the question of like what sort of player you like model yourself on, I wanted to ask you a question about your FIFA stats. So in theory, if you had a card in FIFA, or maybe think about in a few years if you're playing pro, I just want to go through what would Cal the Dragon's FIFA card be, going stats wise.
I've got one behind me.
You've got your one behind you.
I've got that blue one on the wall behind me.
Is that a goalkeeper card?
Yes, it is.
All right, we'll do one without field then, since you talked a little bit about
it's a cam card.
it's a CF card. So
I will give him a team of the season card as well.
yeah, FIFA cost. Imagine you've had a class season for like Cardiff.
99.
So hang on, what are the stats on FIFA?
So you got dribbling.
Here we go.
shooting,
So what sort of pace would you give yourself?
Pace. I'll probably give myself 80.
80. Shoot.
Relatively quick.
Yeah, that's decent. That is. Shooting wise.
Shooting.
Yeah.
I'll probably say 90.
90.
Oh well. Passing.
Passing. That's quite a good attribute of mine actually. Either in goal or outfield.
Yeah.
Passing for me, I'll give myself probably be a 95.
To be fair, like if
Fair
you're a
play.
goalkeeper as well, you got the long range passing distribution. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, but you can use that from goalkeeping. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Dribbling wise, what's your dribbling skills like, Cal?
That's not as good. I'm more good with the,
You don't need to dribble, so
Yeah.
but yeah, I know it's not.
I'm not dribbling or anything. I'm not dribbling anything. As far as I'm aware, I'm not. Yeah.
Stat-wise,
Dribbling, I'll give myself a 60.
Okay, a little bit lower, bit stiff.
Yeah.
Defending wise, can you track back?
Hmm?
What about defending wise? Are you good at tracking back, or is you just a bit of a
40.
40? More a poacher then, yeah.
I'm not an animal.
Wait, was that
Yeah.
40 defenders?
40 defending.
Where's
yeah.
your discipline, Carl? Where's your discipline?
Yeah, he's never going to the Klopp team.
Skills.
Skill, yeah, skill. What's your skill move?
Yeah, 4-star, 5-star.
Skill. I'll probably give myself a 76.
No,
76?
and in star wise, out of 5 stars,
5 stars. So
Yeah.
out of 5.
you give yourself
4.5.
4 stars.
4.5. And weak foot wise,
I'm
in stars.
believe it or not, I actually use my weaker foot for passing mostly.
Is it? You're a bit like Mason Greenwood,
Bit ambidextrous.
either foot.
All these Man United comparisons.
Don't compare me to United.
Yeah. Good response.
So,
Good
yes.
response.
No, what about shot power? Like Drakey said, shot
Yeah.
power.
Hi, Drakey.
I can blast it, I tell you.
So
So-
that's out of 99. So I've seen your shot.
Out of 99.
Yeah, out of
I'll
99.
just do that there.
99 out of honestly 94.
94.
No, 4. That's not bad. And physical wise, Cal, are you a beast, or are you more skillful than physical?
I do like to shove players out of the way if I can.
Bit like Lukaku.
With that good shoulder barge, you know what I mean?
You'd have high strength.
People underestimate how strong I can be.
Yeah.
So what would you give yourself then out of 99? Go on, back yourself, Cal.
For physical.
Yeah.
85.
85. That's a very good FIFA card, that Cal. That's a very decent card.
Average.
What's your FIFA card saying in the back? What's the stats on that?
So for diving, I've got a 90.
Mm-hmm.
Handling 88. Kicking 89. Reflexes 91. Speed 91. And positioning 92.
Blimey.
I think our card's better.
Yeah, that's a quality card. That is.
And my overall rating is 95.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's good.
That was from the charity game at Crystal Palace. Goals for gosh.
Yeah, that's a quality card. That. Jude, have you got any questions for Cal?
Off the top of my head.
Where's that?
Oh, what I want to know.
Yeah, no, Brad's got one.
When is TikTok verifying you?
When will TikTok verify me? Who
Yeah,
knows?
it's a joke now.
I don't know.
Do you
You've
think
got to work harder, I think.
Deserve it, mate.
You have to work harder for that.
We'll put 1 mil, isn't it?
If you ever a mill, you should
Yeah.
be
You
verified.
verified?
No, I've only got 400k.
I'm sure you'll. Well, what's your next target?
500. Yeah, 500.
I'm sure you'll get there if you keep up your content what you're doing.
Oh, cheers, man. I hope so.
Definitely. Yeah, I keep seeing on my For You page, this Karen stuff you're doing.
Oh, yeah, you enjoyed it, yeah?
And it makes me laugh sometimes the way you go, excuse me. It's that.
You've set that off now, Cal.
Sorry,
No, I'm glad you like the content, mate. Thank you. Cheers, man.
I love it. It's cracking.
Cheers, man.
Well, Harrison, you got a
Yeah, I got a
question,
question. Cal, what did you think of, when it all blew up about all the other people making their own versions of your goalkeeper videos?
Good question.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think about that? Because I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was like a good bit of football commentary.
Oh yeah, it tells that I'm making an impact on things like that.
People are watching.
What was your
It tells
favourite
that.
one?
I always see football teams in your comments as well.
Yeah.
You've got LA Galaxy top on as well, haven't you? I always see LA
Yeah, this is
Galaxy
the away kit from
on
this
your-
season. Yeah,
and Exeter. They always make videos.
the one that's made the most videos about me so far is Brentford.
Yeah.
They're in the Prem.
Yeah, just got
there we go.
promoted.
There's your gateway.
There's your gateway. New Brentford goalie.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cal, what was your favourite one of that trend? What was your favourite one, if you can remember, of that trend of people making their own goalkeeper videos?
I think I've got a favourite, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's too many.
There's so many.
Too many.
Yeah.
Did you see Ollie Ball's one?
Oh yeah, Ollie
Yeah,
Balls.
it is.
Yeah.
Ollie Ball the ball. What do you think of that?
Yeah. Ollie Ball's a great person. He's a cracking lad. He is.
Lad, yeah.
Actually, no, I do have a question.
You do have a question?
Yeah, I do. I saw a video on TikTok boxing, and I was just thinking, would you actually like to be involved in that?
Oh, that's a good little question.
Is there anyone you'd like to fight?
Is that thing that comes
Okay.
up at the top of the screen and there's people gifts things and stuff?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
No,
But,
there's like a boxing event
There's a
going
boxing
ahead.
event, yeah, like a TikTok boxing.
There's like
Well, I'm not a boxer, so I don't think I could be able to do that.
What about with a bit of training, Jack? And you
With a
could
bit
get in
of
the ring
training,
with like an Ollie Ball or someone or Jack.
Maybe
No.
Deji.
Yeah,
Maybe fight Deji, Cal.
Like TikTok version.
I'm supposed to be posting positivity, not negative things.
yeah. But if you had to pick one dream opponent, if you're set up for a boxing match, is there anyone that comes to mind?
Yeah,
Go on.
sure. Anthony Joshua up.
Yeah. That's braver. Oh yeah, Luke Bennett.
yeah.
Luke Bennett.
Well, get out.
Yeah, Luke-
I respect him. I respect.
Yeah.
I respect.
I like that.
Luke
yeah, have you spoken to Luke Bennett at all?
We've been talking a little bit on Instagram.
Right, have you?
Yeah, and we respect each other, and that's what it's good. Good terms.
Could you see yourself doing a collab with him?
We'll have to some stage.
Yeah, I think that'd be exciting.
What would that be?
Not too sure.
Is that Cal the Dragon?
What's Cal?
I heard that in the background. Thank you.
Yeah, it's just our mate in the background.
Yeah. Have we got any more questions for Cal?
I say I'm good for
No, we can
questions.
think
All right.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
drained?
All good.
All good. Right, Cal, that's been absolutely lovely having you on. I think we've asked all the questions we've got.
Yeah. Cheers, Colin Cal.
Cheers for coming on, mate.
Yeah, give it
No
up.
problem.
It's been lovely, mate. Just need to make sure I save the recording right. But yeah, I think that's just about it. For everyone watching on YouTube, check us out on Spotify. If you're watching on Spotify, check us out on YouTube because you can see the wonderful Cal the Dragon there. You can see his face. with episodes in the future, we're not
What's
sure. Yeah. In terms of future episodes, we're not sure yet. We'll probably be doing weekly with a bit less quality. But for now, I think that's all we have to say. Cal, thank you again. It's been an honour.
Absolutely.
It's been an honour having you lads again, as per.
Yeah.
And we'll
Thank
see
you.
everyone soon.